Hi guys, it's currency time. Let's take a look at early Australian currency. For those playing along at home, the very famous Holy Dollar and Dump. I'll put the text up there for those who want to read that. But this is a very famous thing that we did in the early colonies. Governor Macquarie did this. This was a Spanish dollar, silver of course, and to make a profit in the early colony, they decided, well, we'll just stamp out an extra bit from it, and that'll be called the dump, and we'll mark that with some value. So they actually made a profit on this. It's yeah, very famous. The Australian, well, it's not. It was a Spanish coin, but anyway, because we didn't have Australian currency back then, so we weren't even. Well, barely even Australia back then. Proclamation money, there you go, 1800. So we've got some Indian gold and stuff like that, Mexican. So the original Australian colonies were all a huge mix. And then we eventually got into fiat currency. Here we go, banknotes. So this is early promissory notes and stuff like that. Hobart Town, I love it. Look at this. So Van Diemen's Land, $1. And Government House. This is fantastic. And this, so because I'm in Tasmania at the moment, I'm in the Tasmanian Museum, and sixpence, look at that, and the banknote of Van Diemen's Land Limited, £50. Whoa, that was worth a fortune back in the day. Imagine what you can get for £50. Unbelievable. So anyway, yeah, this was the start of our fiat currency. They've got, these are all original, and they've got like number 5,000, number 10,000. So let's move along though. We've got some Tasmanian tokens, coins of sufferance, and got some shilling tokens. And now here we go, getting into the half pennies. And those from the old data will know all about that. And there you go. Olaf, good on you, Olaf. Halfpenny tokens. So these are all just various tokens that people would issue, and you know, sort of like a de facto currency at the time. They're just tokens. And then we get into, we've got a gold balance there. There we go. It's very nice. And Federation banknotes. Here we go. Half sovereigns, £1. What do we got? £5, and I'll show you the enormous one down here. Look at this. Look at this. £1,000 banknote, 90 grand in today's money. Look at this, £1,000. But apparently it was poor quality, and they couldn't. They eased the forge, so it was really, they stuck between using them between banks and stuff like that. So. And then famously, in 1966, we converted to decimal currency, none of that pommy rubbish, and shillings, pounds, £5, and that's the original, sterling, and then we get into the decimal coins, ta-da! And these were our first banknotes. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. The Queenie, looking a bit younger there. And this is what our original fiat currency used to look like before we switched over to the polymer stuff. Memories, fantastic. And then famously, in 1966, they produced this TV ad to try and convince all the kids, to teach the kids about decimal currency. They had a cute little song with the little animated character, and on February 1966 we're going to change our currency. I can't remember the song, but anyway, I wasn't around then, by the way, not that old. So I'm old, but I'm not that old. But yeah, that was famous. They had the trying to explain it to the population. So that's an absolute classic. They still keep playing it these days. People get kick out of it. Anyway, that's it. They don't go on to the money and coins in nursery rhymes. They don't go on to our polymer stuff. Phil? There's no polymer stuff. There's Phil. Everyone knows Phil.
Guys.
And where's the polymer stuff?
A bit lacking.
I know it's a bit lacking. They just stopped at our older notes, but then again, it is a museum. I'll just take you over to here for those real money aficionados, because that's just currency, that's not real money. Here we go, gold coins, now we're talking. There you go. And sadly, they don't have a $200 Australia koala coin, and which are fantastic. Yes, we do actually have a $200 Australian coin, and it is still official money, official currency. You can go spend it if you want. It's currently worth about 750, but there you go. We've got some old Roman stuff. That'd be, sure, they're originals. Oh, Hadrian. Wow. Anyway, there you go. That is the currency exhibition at the, focus, you mongrel. Come on. Nah, there we go. But, £50 note. No, I want one of those £1,000 jobbies. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time.